abatuula ku bukiiko bwa Paalimenti ku kalondoozi batadde Ssaababalirizi w'ebitabo bya gavumenti Edward Akol ku nninga naddala ku nkola y'emirimu gye ng'amaze okunoonyereza n'azuula emiwaatwa mu ofiisi za gavumenti ez'enjawulo. Ababaka bano olwaleero basisinkanye ofiisi ya Ssaababalirizi w'ebitabo bya gavumenti era nga kuba mubaddemu abatuula obutereevu ku bukiiko ku kalondoozi omuli Ababaka Central Kosase n'aka akalondola emirimu mu gavumenti ez'ebitundu kayite local government. Ababaka abakulira obukiiko buno kubadde Gavt Namugga, omubaka omukyala owa disitulikiti ey'e Mawugola, nga mu kiseera kino yakulira akakiiko ka Ababaka Central oba akanoonyereza ddala mu bitongole bya gavumenti. Asabye Ssaababalirizi wa gavumenti bulijjo okusoosowazanga tekinologiya mu kukwanaganya emirimu gya minisitule bw'aba agirondoola n'okuginoonyerezaako, ate n'okulagira minisitule bulijjo bw'aba asemba okwesibanga ku ebyo ssemateeka byalagira minisitule ebyo, kubanga bakizudde emirimu mingi egya minisitule ate weesanga minisitule endala yegikoze ne wabeerawo okukuubagana.
Uncoordinated e-government systems. This is in the line of technology. Government has so many idle systems across entities and departments of government. Heavy investment on this, but they don't serve the purpose. So we interest you to ensure that the Minister of ICT and Later Uganda take up the responsibility of ensuring that the ICT systems in this country do serve the purpose for which they are developed.
Dr. Timothy Batuwa nga yakiikirira ekibuga Jinja era nga yakiikiridde ssentebe w'akakiiko ka Kosose era n'akakalondoozi agamba nti wadde ofiisi eno eriko byekoze naye bingi ebyetaaga okukolako okwongera okulongoosa n'okuggusa obuweereza mu bantu balyoke babuwulire.
Your commitment to transparency and accountability has strengthened your institution, earning you recognition and trust from most especially Parliament, government, and the citizens. The audit coverage you've achieved is impressive, and your reports have shed light on critical issues, driving change and improvement.
Ababaka abalala abatuula ku bukiiko buno bakolokose nnyo ofiisi eno olw'okubeera musibya byayi nga mu kifo ky'okukola okusemba okubonerereza ddala bakola okwo ku musibya byayi.
But if we are to help this country, these recommendations where we say it is only the impact goes only to the accounting officer, may I desire it goes to the entire sector or the entire ministry or the entire entity, so that everyone knows, every person knows that auditing matters are not only matters of the accounting officer, even when he's the responsible person. That
because this is the gist of this audit. Once an audit has been concluded, you've given your recommendations, we have also given our recommendations. We expect that Treasury Memoranda to speak to those recommendations. How can you support us to achieve that? Number two,
the quality which actually precedes the end results of your work, and this is where our complaint is. And as parliamentarians, we have always been having this problem because we go through the same similar audit queries year in, year out, year in, year out.
When you see the observation that they have given, you just know that this is this auditor. How do you handle the issue of these officers of yours? Because when you leave them to audit certain institutions, certain entities for a long period of time, they get used to them and somehow they get compromised. We are human beings and it is normal.
The way we've realized that we have recurrent issues, and particularly for PAC local government, we realize that the DPACs are not working. That comes back to us now as Parliament. How best can they be facilitated? Because remember, they're not working, and at the end of it all, it's us who are parliamentarians, who are under PAC local government.
However, even those lukewarm recommendations sometimes are not implemented. Mr. Speaker, I know the shoes you're in, and I want to speak to you. It is Parliament to help the Office of the Auditor General to act. If we can have implementation of 30%, what happens to the 70%? And what are we speaking to the rest of the country? It means the 70% can always go scot-free.
Yes, Ssaababalirizi w'ebitabo bya gavumenti Edward Akol ategeezezza nga bw'awuliriza n'obwegendereza ebirowoozo by'ababaka bano era nga wakutuna mu nsonga zino abeeko ne byakyusaamu naddala bwe biba nga bitambulira mu mateeka.
These challenges include staff shortages, insufficient transport fleet that has affected our ability to audit remote areas, especially during the audit of the parish involvement program. Additionally, we need constant updates in our technology tools to enable us to match the rising risks. I'm glad for Parliament's continued support and respectively request further assistance in addressing these challenges, so as to strengthen the capacity of the Office of the Auditor General in safeguarding public resources and promoting transparency.
Yes, Speaker wa Parliament nga akiikiriddwa omubaka Gilbert Oranyo ow'Ekiraka ategeezezza nga woofiisi eno bw'ekola omulimu amakulu era nga Parliament neetegefu okugikwatizaako n'okugyongera ensimbi esobole okunogera ebizibu mwetubidde eddagala.
In addition, Section 16(3) of the National Audit Act, Cap 170, requires the Auditor General to prepare and submit a report on the audit of the accounts within 6 months after the financial year to which the report relates.
Mu kiseera kino obukiiko bwa Paalamenti bukalondoozi buli mu kukunya abakulira ebitongole bya gavumenti ebyenjawulo nga bwesigama kwa lipoota ya Ssaababalirizi wa gavumenti ey'omwaka ogwafundikirwa mu mwaka gwa 2025. Kyeyune Noah, William Lwanga, Beg Television.